Thank you. So, welcome everyone to class number 2 of a wonderful series, Heal, Rejuvenate, and Transform with the 10 greatest qualities of the heart. And tonight we will address Kuan greatest forgiveness. And so, some people that don't know me, my name is Dr. Monique Giard. I'm a clinical counselor and a certified master healer, master teacher from Tao Academy. And it's my great honor to be teaching. And for me, when I started this journey years ago, 17 years ago, when I met the first student of Master Sha, Dr. Hudoba, it really, that very first night we were chanting and going deep within, and right there and then I felt a calling to continue to incorporate deep meditation and going deeper within. And when I met Dr. Shah, I really realized that he's bringing to our culture ancient wisdom that was kept secret for many years. And his desire is to make this wisdom available to everybody. And he's so generous of the knowledge. And more recently, when I studied with Dr. Rulin is a quantum physicist and string theorist. And you may wonder, what does that have to do with psychology? What does that have to do with getting better? Well, Dr. Rulin has been looking and searching all her life as a scientist, the grand unification theory. What does that mean? The grand unification theory. This is the dream of all physicists, to understand, where do we come from? What is our life purpose? How can we achieve our life purpose? And at the time, she was really struggling to, to, to complete that dream. She really wanted to find the grand unification theory, and she was stuck. It is when she met Dr. Jigang Shah that they spoke together. She started using the technique, the practices to clear blockages in the body, to clear negative information, energy and matter at the soul, heart, mind, body level. And she found the grand unification theory. And today she is invited in all kinds of conferences around the world to talk to scientists about the grand unification theory, how important it is to transform ourselves, to transform the messages that we have taken on. So tonight, the purpose is to understand more deeply why greatest forgiveness is important in our life, and it is important to remain connected with our true self, to balance our emotions and bring peace to our minds. So as you say, the greatest forgiveness is to connect with your true self, which is your spirit, the your true powerful self, to balance emotions at the heart level and to bring peace to your thinking, to your mind. And tonight we'll understand another concept in Tao science, quantum entanglement. Entanglement is how we are affected by other people's moods and reactions, even when they try to hide them. And same for us. Even when we try to hide our moods and thoughts, they are affecting the environment. It's the law of cause and effect. So tonight, each class, I will be focusing on a psychological behavior and how it can be transformed with Tao science, and tonight with Da Kuan Shu. And the behavior that I'll be addressing tonight is gaslighting behavior, a concept that I discovered and it's quite more frequent in the language of people. And so I will be addressing that. In every class, I will be addressing a psychological behavior that can be transformed with the greatest qualities. So what I would like you to do now is to write in the chat something that you would like to transform in your life and how and because I need to know what it is that is bothering you. Is it emotions that you want more balanced? Is it a relationship? Is it a physical condition? Is it a specific emotion like fear or worry or anger? Is it your finances? So write in the chat because I want to know at the end of the class if there's any kind of change happening within you with the power of greatest forgiveness. So take it some time, write in the chat, and I would like to read at this time some of your answers. So Sudesh wants to transform a financial condition. Sharon, the same. And keep writing. Anxiety and depression for Ellen. Karen also anxiety. Annie, high blood pressure. That's in the heart. Diliana, physical pain. Angela, worry. Anna, okay. Well, it's best, Anna, if you focus on one, then at the end of the 10 weeks, stay with it, and at the end of the 10 weeks, you can figure because it's best to stay with one purpose for the duration of the 10 weeks. We are in the week number 2. We have, 8 more weeks to go and stay with it, then you can observe if it's changing or not. It's like we're doing a case study. You're doing a research on yourself. Choose one issue that you really want to transform in your life. Work or your soul business or an emotion, finances. Stay with it. Stay with it for the whole duration of these 10 weeks, 8 more weeks. Today and yes, so you'd like to transform Arlene. The question is what it is that you want to transform for the duration until the end of the 10 weeks. Something that really you want to transform. And for me, it has been a recurrent theme. I want to transform my relationship because relationship has been a real issue in my life. And intimate relationship with my partner and my son and my grandchildren. And I want the deepest harmony and things come up. So I really want to make sure that in this lifetime, I create harmonious relationship. And so I continue to read. Okay. Yes, Arlene wants to transform relationships. Vanessa, eyesight, balance emotions, anger, impatience. For Barb, Anna Gilbert, physical health, yes. Melissa, fatigue and aching pain. Angela, finances. Lydia, soul business. Mei Fong, feeling overwhelmed. And Bettina, feeling misunderstood. And soul healing business. Okay. Choose one, Bettina, that you'd like to focus for all the sessions. Reshma, finances. Well, you'll be very happy to hear that one of our sessions will be focusing totally on finances. Yes, mental body, relations, balance and harmonious relationship. Good. Wonderful. Okay. So wonderful. Thank you so much for opening your heart with humility to address something that you really want to change in your life. Okay. Thank you. So what we're going to do is prepare the body to receive the highest frequency and vibrations. And please stay with your camera open. And when it's time to choose a demo, I will choose from those who are opening their camera because it's much easier to feel you and connect with you and offer you a treasure to select you as a demo when I can see who's here. And then heaven chooses. So I will share my screen to open, and it's in Master Sha newest book, How to Develop the Chi Channel. And why is it important to develop the Chi Channel? Because the Chi Channel can heal and transform the 7 energy chakras, including the central meridian, the Sanjia, Waijiao. This is new words for people, but what it does, it's healing and transformation of the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body, the spiritual body, relationship, finances, and every aspect of life. So for each class, we will spend time to open the Chi channel together. And so I'm going to share screen and show you Master Sha's Chi channel, and we'll do it together. And give me 2 thumbs up, Vanessa, if you can see.
Yes. Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Breathe in, everybody. Deep breath in.
Hey.
This is the first chakra.
Hey.
So I'm gonna pause and ask you to take the body posture first. Body posture is when we sit straight, feet flat on the floor, back away from the chair, and we enter into the condition of a practice to open the 7 chakras. Why? Is to be able to transform and open the channel, open every energy center. So if we have blockages in the heart, it opens the heart. Blockages in the mind, it opens the mind. Blockages in the physical body, it opens everything. So now I'm going to start again. So we start at the first chakra. Visualize the light coming in.
Hey.
Deep breath in. Visualize the
Hey.
light in the first chakra. Breathe in. Hong is the second chakra.
Hong.
Breathe in.
Hong.
Hong. Breathe in.
Hong.
Breathe in.
Hong.
Breathe in.
Hong.
Breathe in. Third chakra at the level of the belly button.
Hong.
Breathe in deeply.
Hong.
Visualize the light in your third chakra.
Hong.
Breathe in deeply.
Hong.
Breathe in deeply.
Hong.
Open your body to receive the light. In the heart chakra.
Ah.
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 Ah. Ah. Open the body to
Ah.
receive. Put all your heart into it.
Ah.
Ah. The throat chakra.
She. She.
She. She. Visualize
She.
the light in your throat chakra. This is our
She.
communication chakra.
She.
She. Visualize the light in the brain. Focus.
E.
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 Visualize the light in the brain.
E.
E. Deep breath in.
E.
E. Deep breath in.
E.
E. Deep breath in. Now to the top, the seventh chakra.
Wong.
Deep breath in. Deep
Wong.
breath in.
Wong.
Deep breath in.
Wong.
Be very focused in your practice. You get more benefits.
Wong.
And now yo in the Mingmen point
Yo.
in the back, opposite to the belly button.
Yo.
Yo. Breathe in. Yo.
Yo.
Breathe in. Yo.
Yo.
Breathe in. Yo.
Yo.
Deep breath in. Now the chanting of the whole mantra.
黑哼哼啊，西翁哟。
Listen if you can't sing.
黑
It's
哼
okay.
哼啊，西翁
Imagine, visualize the
哟。
light in your body.
黑哼哼啊，西翁
Visualize the
哟。
light in your whole body.
黑哼哼啊，西翁哟。黑哼哼啊，西翁哟。黑哼哼啊，西翁哟。黑哼哼啊，西翁哟。黑哼哼啊，西翁哟。黑哼哼啊，西翁哟。黑哼哼啊，西翁哟。
Thank you everyone for being so focused on the practice. And I will be doing some teaching about an emotional aspect of our life. Actually, first, why is it important to open the Chi channel? As I said prior to the practice, is to open our heart, open our mind, and receive the energy from the source. When we breathe in the highest frequency of the sun, the moon, the earth, like the highest, most positive frequency. And we bring that into the body. And so, if Vanessa can share the next slide of Shen Qi Jing. So, why is it important to understand Tao science? Because you are being affected all along the Shen Qi Jing. Yes. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you so much. We are affected all our life by what we hear, what we see, the way we've been touched or not touched, the way we've been cared for or not. It's all imprinted in our information. It's the content of the information that you see at the top. What is the content of information? It's all the positive and negative messages that you have received, and all of that information is imprinted in your soul, in your true self, in yourself. But the true self wants to remove those negative messages. Your true self is your Yuan Shen, the true self, the self that wants to move on in life. And so in order to move on in life, we need to open the heart, because the heart is the receiver. And if the heart is closed because we've been hurt, we've been abandoned, we've been neglected or punished uh, without love, we've been punished without understanding, or all kinds of situations in life, our heart may have a negative message, may have negative information. But the practices are to open the heart again and receive the highest, most positive energy from the field that we call the quantum field of the universe that we are receiving every day. The quantum field, the most positive field of the ocean, the mountains, the sky, the sun, the universe. This has incredible frequency and vibration. We know in quantum science that that's the truth. It has the highest frequency for healing. Then the mind, we need to change our negative mindsets, negative beliefs, negative messages at the mind level. So then the body can have the highest, most positive energy, and it can heal at the cellular level in the matter. Why we get sick? Because we hold negative messages at the cellular level. So thank you, thank you. We can remove the. So what I want to talk about tonight is the gaslighting form of manipulation. And people ask me often, well, what do I do if someone is really, not acknowledging my emotion? Someone is ignoring me, or someone is not accepting my reality. But that's what gaslighting is about. When someone is not accepting your reality, and or whatever they perceive about you is not your experience. So I'll give you an example. Um, if I had a client recently and the person said, well, my partner talks to me in the all or nothing situation. Always do this, you never do that. And this is really painful because honestly, that cannot be always the truth. We don't always do things. We are people changing, we transform. So we definitely do things that are good We cannot be all negative in our behavior. So gaslighting is a form of transforming the reality and seeing the reality from a lens, or sometimes people use the expression through the glasses of negativity. So it's a form of emotional abuse. So those who are victim of gaslighting start to feel unsure about their own perception, unsure about their own self. So what we need to do, and also what I'll be talking about in future classes, is victims of gaslighting tend to experience what's called the imposter syndrome, thinking, well, I'm not qualified to do this. Why would I do that? How can I believe that I can transform my health? And many of you on this journey of transformation may have this feeling. So, uh, some question about writing the term. So, Vanessa, would you like to share, please, the slide number 8? Because that's the slide I'm personally on, but I'd like to continue flowing the class. So, gaslighting is like gas, a lighter. Lighting is turning on the lighter, if you want, gas lighting. And as you can see, it's a form of emotional abuse, manipulation, and we need to recognize that, because sometimes we don't recognize that that's what's going on, and it's transforming your perception of yourself. This is not who I am. Or uh, I had also an experience in my relationship. I'll go a little bit more personal. I'm in a relationship. I'm also very active with Master Sha's teachings and practices with clients. And my family member was telling me, "Oh wow, it's all about you. You do this, you do that." I says, "Wow, that's very incredible that somebody would think that it's all about me, that my practice or my services are all about me." I was quite shocked. And I had to, and I reacted by feeling really irritated. How could that be? And in that moment, to avoid being the target of gaslighting, meaning saying something that is not my reality, I had to really ground myself. Thank you, Vanessa, for sharing. I had to really ground myself and stay connected within. So, what we're going to do right now, if that is something in your life that people are not seeing you for who you truly are, with your with all the positive things that you're doing in your life, then you might be victim of gaslighting. But then what we're going to do is use the 5 power techniques to ground yourself and go deeper within before we start the forgiveness practice. So close your eyes, connect with your abdomen. Your true self lives in either the first, second, or third chakra in your abdomen. Visualize the light in your abdomen. This is mind power. Breathe in deeply. Hold and exhale the anxiety or the anger or the frustration. And you say the soul power is to invoke your soul. And whatever the subject is, if, for example, you're the target of comments about your finances, or maybe you have your own judgments or critics about your finances, that you're not good, or you're embarrassed, or you're ashamed, it's time to let that go. Why? Because it will block your flourishment. If you are holding emotions of shame, guilt, regret. It's blocking your heart, the receiver, from receiving insights and guidance how to transform your situation. So it's really important that you address the issue with the following invocation. Dear information, energy, and matter of, name if it's my finances, my relationship, my mental health, dear information, energy, and matter of anger, anxiety, depression, fatigue. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to remove negative information in my heart and soul related to, name again, my finances, my relationship. Choose one, my emotion. Do a good job. You're talking to your soul. You're talking to your true self, to the soul of your finances, to the soul of the relationship, to the soul of your health, to the soul of your anger or frustration or fatigue, your condition. And then we do the outer soul. Dear the source, the highest, most positive energy and matter, I love you. You have the power to transform the negative field of my relationship, my, name it. Please heal and transform. Please heal and transform my issue. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. And now we're going to do a practice with the calligraphy Da Kuan Shu, greatest forgiveness, to transform. And I would like to ask Vanessa, the slide number 11, thank you. And we will listen to a mantra in the Immortality book that Master Sha has given us, a beautiful mantra that you find in the Immortality book. And at this point, you breathe in the positive field of Daquan Shu. Only listen at this time. Receive the field. And once again, take a deep breath in. Breathe in the field of Daquan Shu. So while in Mandarin received this mantra from the source, he was guided to give us this great mantra, this greatness, to be in the field, in the highest field, the most positive field of forgiveness. And he received these words, and in for us in English is I forgive you. You forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. So thank you, Vanessa, for the slide. Stay with that. Stay with the words. 9 words that can really transform your life. Think about what you want to transform, and why do we offer forgiveness? Because we don't want to activate anymore, and like we don't want to activate the negative entanglement. We want to let it go. We don't want to be in the negative entanglement or negative field. The best way, the fastest way is with forgiveness. Many people have difficulties forgiving, and at all levels of our development, it's very hard to forgive. But that's a practice to disentangle ourselves from a situation that has negative information, energy, and matter. And when we understand that deeply, to disconnect and rather align ourselves, entangle ourselves with the most positive field that is within us, our information, energy, matter within us, and align with the source as one. This is the grand unification theory that Dr. Rulin was looking for. Align with the positive entanglement field of the infinite source, highest frequency field of the earth, the mountains, the oceans, the sky, the stars. Go there, align with it, align with the oneness. This is who you truly are, oneness with this incredible source and frequency. You're nothing else, you're nothing beside that. You are one. Stay with it, feel it, feel your connection with the oneness, with the Shen Jing of the universe, the Shen Jing information, energy, matter of Mother Earth, infinite love of Mother Earth, infinite love of the Source. And that's what brings healing and transformation in all aspects of our life. Stay with it, stay still, be with it, breathe that in. And the second practice, I would like also to share a personal story. Um, when someone criticizes either one of my son, or a family member or a relative, or my practice, I become like a mama bear. I become like a mama bear, and I can feel it activated in me. Or if it's activated for you, if there's something activated, go deeper, go deeper. And for me, I can share with you that something like I was feeling protective. I was feeling protective of my family, and at the same time thinking deep inside, I'm not doing a good enough job. Wow. When I accessed that, I thought, wow, that's a self-defeating thought. It's not good. I need to remove, and I need to heal my shame. So I went deeper and deeper within. So it's not about the situation, it's something about you inside. And that's why forgiveness is so important. I forgive you for saying something about my child. I forgive myself for feeling embarrassed about my parenting. So we need to go deeper within and let it go with the breath work and the practice. So I would like to choose a demo. Actually, it's not me, it's heaven from and offer a transmission. So a light transmission, it's a golden light ball that has great intelligence. A light ball or a permanent transmission can heal, bless, rejuvenate, purify, manifest, transform, and uplift your life. Would you not want that? And the basic protocol of using a treasure is very simple and practical and very powerful because it can serve you every day of your life for your issue. And for me, when I activate my treasures for myself to build my stamina, to continue to teach, to continue to serve my clients, my family, to be a powerful servant, I activate my treasures. So please write in the chat that you're willing to open your camera and you're willing to be a demo for one aspect of your life. And I will allow heaven to choose a, a soul here, a being that needs a little bit of boost for a transformation. And oh, yes, I got it right away. The light went flashing around that person. Sudesh, you are the one receiving tonight. So, congratulations, Sudesh. And I know you've been attending these classes, and that's probably why the light was flashing in your area because you've been attending these classes, and I know how painful it could be when something is is a challenge in your life. So I would like to offer you the first question, Sudesh. Have you received have you received the Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring for Da I for uh, the first quality of the heart? Have you received Da I?
Um, when I was supposed to do that?
No, but I'm just asking. But
No, I did not.
I'm
I
gonna
did not.
offer you the Tao Golden Light Ball Golden Liquid Spring of Da I because you need to have the first one before you receive the Da Kuan Shu. And I will choose someone for Da Kuan Shu. So Sudesh, close your eyes. Put one hand over your message center in the middle of your chest, like right here in the middle of your chest, and one at your abdomen. And we'll do a short forgiveness practice because when you receive a treasure, it's a great transmission that will serve you every day. So you say, Dear Source, Tao, I love you. Please forgive me for forgive me and my ancestors for whatever we may have done to have negative information, energy, and matter on that specific issue. And I think for you, you wrote finances. So take a deep breath in and relax. And you're going to receive the Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring for that greatest love, to love yourself unconditionally and to receive the love from the source, to know that you are loved no matter what, and to clear the negative information, energy, and matter in your abdomen, because finances, the center of finances is in the lower dantian. Yeah. And when we do the finances uh, later on, hopefully things will start changing for you. So one hand over your abdomen, one hand over your message center, and I'm connecting with the Tao Chang Center in Vancouver. It's a healing center, Tao Calligraphy Healing Field in the Tao Chang of Vancouver. And I received the permission and authority to connect remotely with all the calligraphies of the room, including finances. In the it's a Da Changshun, but today you're receiving the Da I to open your heart to remove the negative information, energy, and matter in your body. Tao order, please transmit to Sudesh Ball. Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring for Da I, greatest love. Transmission. All souls joined as one. Transmission. It's coming down into your body, down all the way to your first chakra, and the light is exploding in your abdomen, exploding, and it's filling up your body. And lots of negative messages are being removed. It has created so much pain I can see in the heart, like scars being healed over that issue. And the field in your body is getting brighter. It has affected your heart deeply, this issue. And I can see now that the light is really transforming your field inside, opening, opening the heart further to love yourself unconditionally. Receive the love. You are greatly loved, supported, and protected to carry on and to transform so you can offer your services and manifest abundance in your life. So congratulations, congratulations, Sudesh. And now offer a blessing to everyone on the line. People make a request because when Sudesh activates this light, this most positive field, you receive a blessing, a transmission. You receive a blessing for your request. It's not the same as receiving the transmission, but you receive a very powerful uh, transmission from the source. Make your request silently, and Sudesh, repeat after me. You can repeat silently. Dear the golden light ball, golden liquid spring of the I love you. Please offer a blessing to all those on the line as appropriate for their request. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. And I will chant and everybody receive for your request. And I'm turning on also my Tao healing hands, Da Kuan Shu, for your request as appropriate. Everybody receive the most positive field that is channeled through Sudesh and through my Tao hands. And I will just offer a soul song. Hey ya ya, ya ya yo, ya ya yo yo, ya 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 yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey ya hey yo, hey hey ya hey yo, hey 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 ya yo, hey yo. Hey ya, hey, hey yo, hey, hey ya, hey yo, hey, hey ya, yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey, hey, hey yo, yo, hey yo. Heal the request. Most positive field of the source. Heal the request. Hey ya hey yo. Hey ya ya yo yo hey yo. Hey ya hey yo. Hey ya ya yo yo hey yo hey yo. Hey yo hey yo. How? How? So Sudesh, how do you feel? What's your experience? Please share. Open your mic on mute at the bottom. Yes, on mute. Thank you. Thank you, Sudesh.
Yeah, it has been a very great feeling. I was imagining all along, but today I really felt it. I felt like I am in a different world, and all my um, frustration, or all uh, my anxiety and all those things has gone, and I felt very light from inside, and I felt a big powerful light um, in my lower abdomen, um, and I also felt that when I try to uh, give it to others, I felt even better actually that time. It was a great feeling. So thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And the second one for the Daquan Shu is for Melissa Young. And you may have received Daquan Shu, but when you receive again and again, and it's to deepen and to reach a higher level. So Melissa, prepare yourself. Tao order, please transmit to Melissa Young. Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring of Da Kuan Shu. Transmission. All souls join as one. Transmission. So what I see when I transmit, and I saw that for Sudesh as well, it's opening to the fourth. We are in the third dimension as human beings. It's opening the fourth dimension of higher level to open a field to really help Melissa to forgive herself for whatever you may have done, for whatever your body has taken on. Forgive at the highest level. It's going down into your body at the cellular level to remove at a deep level any negative response, negative information to external situations. And when that happens, forgive yourself. You are forgiven. There's a whole team of light beings that are supporting you. It goes deep in the body to deepen your understanding of true forgiveness, true profound forgiveness for yourself and others. Congratulations, Melissa. Congratulations. Please, let's actually turn on your treasure and repeat silently after me. Dear my golden light ball, golden liquid spring of Da Kuan Shu, greatest forgiveness, I love you. Please offer everyone for their request the greatest forgiveness. Everyone receive the blessing from Melissa. And I received the message to chant this mantra. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Deepest forgiveness. How do you feel, Melissa? Share.
That was wonderful. I had a lot of emotions come up. I was totally unexpected when you called my name. I was just like thinking, and I was like looking around and I heard my name and I was like, what? I was so surprised. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Yeah, I had felt like a tingling come all over my body, because I've these past several days, I don't know what's come over me, but I've had a lot of aching pain that's kind of been radiating down my arms and into my hands and down my legs into my feet. And I went to the chiropractor today and he didn't really know what it was. He said, it's not related to your spine. And so, and I just have been feeling like really fatigued. And I think I'm so grateful that heaven selected me for this, because I don't quite get that I have been forgiven for a lot of things, and I feel guilty for a lot of things that I've done, and it's very emotional for me, because I feel like probably I continue to punish myself for things that I've already been forgiven for. And so I just need to really go into turning on my treasures and going into the practices and just practice more and just do more forgiveness practice and forgiving myself, not just forgiving others, but forgiving myself too. So it's been, yes, I'm sorry for breaking down in front of everybody, but it was very moving for me.
Yes. Give give Melissa a big hand, and breaking down. This is okay. You're releasing. It's all right. It's all right. Give her
Yeah,
a
it's
big
really hot.
hand.
I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of heat coming, like like this lot of like heat on my body. I just starting to sweat.
Yes. We love you. We love you. We love you. And that's why it's so important to share. What you're sharing is so important, Melissa, because self-forgiveness is one of the most difficult, because if we cannot forgive ourselves, it's very hard to forgive others. And so we need to have self-forgiveness, no matter, self-forgiveness, and to go deep inside and heal that shame, heal the shame that's connected with making mistakes. And we all have very high standards. And this is something that we will be addressing in future classes as well, the self-defeating behavior or the imposter syndrome. Like, they're all convoluted together and they create shame. And we need to heal deeply, deeply the shame that binds us, that keeps us in prison. So thank you so much for sharing. And now we're going to practice and use that to heal the shame, to use that to heal the guilt, because that's what's underneath the not forgiving yourself. So everybody go deeper in your practice, deeper in yourself, to really connect with the emotion that needs healing. And we're going to practice with the calligraphy Daquan Shu, and we will stand up and we will trace for 10 minutes. And so, why people cannot offer forgiveness for the self? Because it's your ego that wants to be perfect. That's me too. I have perfectionist issues that I need to transform. And that creates, I have to purify that. And so we need to purify our high standards self. It's good to have high standards, but it's also good to accept that we're on a growth journey, a transformation journey. And so I will actually, Vanessa, if you share slide number 19, I will put the CD. We will stand up, and while you share the screen, I can prepare the music. We stand up. We do the one with the abdomen. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's actually the CD that will be playing. Yeah, stand up, feet parallel, shoulder width, bend your knees. This is the standing tracing calligraphy. Why do we trace calligraphy? Because Master Sha has created a field with the calligraphy. And when we trace and write the calligraphy with our abdomen, the whole body becomes Daquan Shu. The whole body becomes Daquan Shu. So I will put the music on, the Greatest Forgiveness CD. And thank you, Vanessa. So you trace every line slowly with your abdomen, and you hold the ball in front of your abdomen. And we say, Dear Calligraphy Daquan Shu, I love you. Please bring the greatest forgiveness into my whole body, information, energy, and matter, to transform my negative messages into the highest, most positive message about myself and others. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we start tracing with the abdomen. Slowly, each line. Mm. Can you see the bottom of the calligraphy, Vanessa? Okay, thank you. Deep forgiveness for yourself. Deep forgiveness for your issue. I forgive myself for my finances. I forgive myself for my relationships issue. I forgive myself for my anger. I transform my anger into patience. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. Put all your heart into it. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Oh, one young me, one young boy. 相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。我原谅你，你原谅我。相爱平安和谐，
相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。
Keep tracing the calligraphy.
我原谅你，
你原谅我，
相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。
Focus on your request. Feel the love from the field. You are loved, appreciated, protected. You are creating a new life for yourself. Keep tracing with your abdomen. Put all that light in your abdomen. Hold the ball. Keep tracing. You become forgiveness. And we say how, thank you. Complete the calligraphy till the very bottom. At the bottom, there's a beautiful heart, Shin. And we complete and we say thank you, thank you, thank you for the powerful field of forgiveness. And you can sit down and we can, yes, thank you, Vanessa. Thank you so much. And so why do we trace calligraphy? Because calligraphy is not only a beautiful art, but when Dr. Zhigang Shah and Master Shah writes the calligraphy, he connects with the source and he's bringing the purest frequency into the calligraphy, and it becomes a portal for us. And when we trace with the body or with the 5 fingers joined together, we are embodying and receiving the light of Daquan Shu. We are receiving the frequency and vibration of greatest forgiveness. And we allow through this practice the transformation of negative messages because we totally focus on the movement, we totally focus on the mantra. So our mind is with the mantra, our body is with the mantra, and it opens our heart, and our Shen Qi Jing gets transformed. Our information, energy, and matter gets transformed when we trace in the field. And I have a calligraphy here that I received, a da'ai from Master Shah. And the field that is created together is the most powerful field. Why? Because our intention is to transform. Our intention is to create a new life together. And when we read everyone's request, we are together holding the field of transformation for one another. So when we practice together, we increase the power of the field together. So that's why it's important to join a group practice. And before I ask April to share the slide, I would like to take 3 comments of tonight's practice. What you've experienced, has something changed? And after, I will ask April to talk about the the other sessions that you can join to continue to be in the field, because once a week is not enough to stay in the field. Once a week, one practice is not enough to maintain the high frequency and vibration. So you need to be in the field as often as possible to align with the highest frequency and vibration. So I'm going to take, so there's Annie, there's Sharon, and I'd love to have a third one. Who is the third person that would like to share? Oh, okay. Maybe somebody will come. Okay, Annie, would you like to share? Please open your mic. Thank you. Unmute. You're still muted. It's at the bottom. Yeah.
Can you
Yes.
hear me now?
Yes. Wonderful. Thank you.
I apologize. My phone there's a echo in the background. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, very clearly.
Okay. I'd love to share. Sorry about my phone malfunctioning there for a second. What came up for me that was most profound was exactly like I said at the beginning. And that is, I was doing forgiveness practice for blood pressure tonight. But when finances came up, I did forgiveness for my blood pressure as it relates to my finances, because I'm one human being with Shen Qi Jing in my finances and blood pressure. So I did them together as one.
That works because we don't know that the finances stress is manifesting through the body. So if you are stressing about finances and your mind is preoccupied and your emotions are preoccupied, then it's manifesting into an illness through the blood. The heart is the receiver, and all the blood pressure is related to the fire element. So for you, it would be to work on the fire element to balance your fire element and the water element. So that's something that we can talk about in another class about the elements, how to balance fire and water. Thank you, Annie. It's
Thank
really
you.
important. Sharon, please unmute yourself.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, very
Okay.
well.
Yeah. All right. So tonight I did put in the chat finances, and last week I resigned from a position that I was in, and I had decided, because of that, I decided to um, talk to Monique as a counselor. I've been seen her for several months, and I found her on my own. Um, I kind of looked online and I saw what her bio was, and called her one day, and so that was really helpful. And so it's, I think, since last year, last fall, and So I knew that after that experience that I had, that I felt in a way that some people didn't say goodbye. So people in the management didn't say goodbye to me. And I was kind of, it was really unusual to me. I've never had that experience. And so I knew that I needed to do some healing work. And so in our session together, Monique was asking me about, has this happened in the past? And I was able to um, recall a time where something similar had happened. And we did some really deep work and brought in a couple of an advocate to sort of help that situation. And then I had to use my voice to share, um, what I would say to to those people, for my own healing, like standing in my own power. And then we did a forgiveness practice for, it was for actually for my father who had, there was some underlying issues that I wasn't aware of. And in doing that healing work, um, it just helped to transform the whole situation and remove it. So that now that's something that I don't think about. It was, it was sort of eating me up inside. And I was like, what happened? Why did this happen? Why didn't they say goodbye? And by doing that work with Monique, it transformed it. It transformed the way I saw the situation. It transformed the way I felt and made me realize how interconnected things are. And sometimes we don't have that, we don't know what the story behind how we're feeling sometimes. But with working with her, she was able to help me, to sort of, open my eyes and help me to understand that there's something deeper that lies beneath. And by helping me to understand that, I freed myself from that. So I really believe in the power of forgiveness. And tonight, I also put in the chat financial freedom. And before I got on the call, I received a call from a friend who I just happened to recently meet. She's a interior designer, and she's like, "Well, I do need some help this week. She has a store, and are you able to help me?" And I was so. Anyways, this week I'm going to be helping her. So I just thought about that financial freedom, and then just happened to get a call today. So it's kind of nice to. I really am grateful for all this work. So thank you so much.
Congratulations. Well, I didn't expect you, but thank you for promoting my services. Yes, if you want a consultation, yes, I'm available. And I do use all the teachings of Master Sha because it's so profound. So thank you for sharing. Mei Fong, would you like to share about tonight?
Hi, Master Monique. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. I with the forgiveness practice, this is actually a short question, but I found it very relaxing. But as with all my practices, as I've shared with Master Monique, I struggle with my Tao practices. I actually suffer from attention deficit disorder, so I'm not hyperactive. I'm the inattentive type. I find that no matter how deep it is, my mind cannot fully be present. I am thinking, multitasking in other ways. I'm thinking about the conversation I had with someone. I'm thinking about, sometimes it's so disrespectful. It's like I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to eat? What am I going to drink? And I'm thinking, I'm supposed to be doing this really sincere, deep forgiveness practice. And I just feel like it's not respectful to heaven and to the souls that I'm supposed to be doing forgiveness to. It's not sincere. And this causes me a lot of suffering because I feel like I'm not sincere. So why should the souls forgive me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've got a double personality. I want to overcome my problems, but it's like this ego, this ADD ego doesn't allow me to. It's like I kind of give it too much power.
Mhm.
And you've asked me to use my willpower, but it's like I have no willpower at the moment.
Well, I will give you you said it's a short question, but it's actually a very powerful question because
Oh,
I deal with I had somebody calling me and emailing me today about attention deficit. Attention deficit is about space and time, being present now, and about distractions. So you mentioned it very well. You have thoughts. For you is to use your voice to sing out loud. If you really allow your voice to sing and say the words, it's very difficult to sing out loud and be thinking about your shopping list. You need to connect your voice with your jaw, with your abdomen, and use the body. Why I'm saying this is because I use my body a lot in my practice. Otherwise, I would be distracted and I would find a million things to do but to practice. So you have to ground your feet and use your body. And you can even exaggerate. See, when you trace, you can really exaggerate so your body is really getting into the calligraphy. You make the calligraphy bigger and you say, stay here, trace. You're giving your body an order. You're giving your mind an order. And do not allow those distractions. Come back, come back. So you give an order. When we'll talk about soul order next time because it's a question. Give yourself a soul order. Dear my
yeah.
dear my body, please give a soul order to stay focused. To my mind to stay focused. Thank you. My
Thank you.
body soul orders my mind to stay focused. My body soul orders my mind to stay focused.
Focus.
Give yourself a soul order. Yes. My body
Yeah,
soul.
I do use that. I use that multiple times
Yes.
because it lasts like 3 seconds and then it goes
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Well, be kind
It's
with
like a wild
yourself.
child on loose.
Yes.
You can't control it.
Yes. So if you stay focused on the negative behavior,
Yeah.
you're entangled in the negative behavior. This is all the basics of Tao science. Focus on the outcome in your language. I stay focused on my task more and more. I am more focused more and more. Do not allow your mind to to be entangled in the
Yeah.
negative of yourself, of your behavior. You're right now a perfect example of negative entanglement.
Right.
Just be
Can
with
I
it.
just ask
Yeah.
another question?
Yes.
Today
Yes.
I saw someone and I gave them a Tao hands healing. Even
Yes.
though I did the 10 minutes Tao hands healing,
Yeah.
my mind still went off elsewhere thinking about other things. And I was thinking, oh God,
Yes.
is this gonna work? If
Yes, you
my
need to believe
attention,
in it. Master Sha says number one, Shin, is believe. Number one in our practice is to believe. And keep coming, May, keep coming to the practices. Watch your mind, your active mind. Breathe in, observe the mind, and do not entangle yourself with the negativity. Whoops, turn the record off. Like, it's almost like when the switch is on negativity, turn that off. If I can turn my light off, oops, it's not very dark. But what I mean is turn
yeah.
the negative switch off. Turn on the positive switch to the light. Okay, so I know if I hope people are okay because there's lots of really good questions. I will take one more. I'll take Anna one more and come back with your questions. You can email me because I would like to respect the time and I would like April to speak as well about the slides she needs to post. Anna.
Thank you. I will try to be short. I wanted to help May. I have compulsive thoughts also, which are disturbing similar way. And what helps me, I imagine a spiritual vacuum cleaner which goes around and sucks in all those thoughts. And at that moment, I see light and I forgive myself. And I can say, please forgive me, and they're gone. They're just cleaned.
Yeah.
This one thing.
Thank you. Thank you for the vacuum cleaner of thoughts. Thank you. And now,
Thank you,
April,
Anna.
thank you. Thank you, people that need to leave. Thank you, Christina. And let's stay a few minutes to chant together for the closing if you can. So, April, please show the slide of the next session. And also, if you'd like to receive the Daquan Shu this evening or the Da'ai, please stay in the room after, stay with us after, and I will transmit to you the transmissions that we talked about.
I'm sorry.
So thank you for sharing.
That's where share screen is down there. Sorry.
Yes, so thank you. So free Wednesdays again, stay in the field, come into the field as much as you can. So we have free Wednesdays with Jimena Gavino, 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific time. It's called the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. It's a beautiful evening, lots of transformation people experience. Also at our center, because I am supporting the Vancouver Center, we have a beautiful workshop coming up April 16 and 21st. It's a Saturday and Thursday with Cher O'Rourke and Jimena Gavino. Art of Sound Healing, your journey to wellness. So how people have transformed, both Jimena and Cher have transformed their condition with the power of sound. So please join us. And Wednesday night, there's a free introduction this Wednesday, this week. And also, there will be a Tao Healing Hands workshop coming up in June, and we will be posting the links. This is what I offer you tonight, the Tao Healing Hands. And if you want to know more about the Tao Healing Hands, you can email me, and I'll be happy to send you the information. And also the new book. There's so many practices in the new book. Master Sha's new book, the Tao Calligraphy Tao Bei. And so please make sure that you order that book. So many practices in the book. And next week it will be Dat Bei. Our next class is Dat Bei, Greatest Compassion. I cannot wait for that class. And I will be also addressing another psychological behavior that needs transformation. So let us open our, thank you, Esther, thank you, April, for sharing.
Sure.
Thank you so much. And let us open all our camera and sing together the Love, Peace, Harmony song, the song that Master Shah received to unify the whole world together. So let's sing a few, let's sing together.
Should we open our mics?
Yes, open your mic. I love my
My
heart
heart
and
and
soul.
soul. I
I love
love
all
humanity.
humanity. Join
Join
hearts
heart
and
and soul
souls
together.
together.
Love,
Love,
peace,
peace,
and
and
harmony.
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 Love,
Love, peace,
peace,
and
harmony.
harmony.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you,
Thank you, thank you,
Anna.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
I will
very
need
much.
April, Vanessa, Bettina,
Thank
Esther,
you. Love you, love you.
Melissa, Sudesh,
Love you, love
Angela,
you, love you.
Anna, Annie, Joanne, John, Mary, Barbara, Ellen, and Mei Fong, Robert, Sharon, Sudesh. Thank you so much. Christine
Thank you.
Owen, Christina, Deliana, Karen Hins, and Nisha, Melissa, Lucy, and Karen Irvin, Reshma. Thank you so much. Together, we are creating a new self. Together, we are transforming.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
thank you, thank
Bye.
you. See you
Thank you,
next
thank you.
week.
Thank,
Bye-bye. Love
Bye
you,
bye.
Christina.
thank
Diliana.
you.
Bye. Love you.
And we will close the recording and stay with me if you want to receive a download. We can stop the recording now. Thank you. Those who would like to receive, stay with me.
Can
Or the
we
that
all,
one shoe or
can we
that eye.
only stay with you without receiving this? I have to be, I can't honor it right now, but I can stay a little bit longer here.